to start streaming.
Okay. Yeah, the partnership's been a pretty sweet deal. And then from my perspective as a developer, Epic is doing this thing where every month they release a bunch of free assets for game developers. And some of it's been really amazing. Oh, you're streaming. Cool. I got a...
I just said that.
Yeah, I know. My phone just vibrated
Oh.
and told me that, too.
Audio renderer error. What? Please restart your computer? Shut up.
Are you gonna...
Shut up, loser.
Are you gonna please restart your computer?
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, what is your computer now? It's powered by Windows.
Yeah, it doesn't know shit.
Yep. Now, they're doing this thing where they're just giving out, like, free assets lately. One of them that I picked up recently that was really cool was, like, a dodge roll animation set.
Oh,
that you can apply to any 3D model, and then, boom, dodge roll. There was another thing that was, like, procedurally generated forests and, like, lakes and rivers and stuff.
Ooh.
It was like, that's fantastic. I definitely want that. And it's just, I don't know. They released Paragon. Like, all the Paragon assets are free.
Was Paragon Epic?
Yeah.
Man, I don't even remember Paragon.
Yeah, well, that's
What?
why all the assets are free.
Free. Oh, that's you joining. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know
Yeah,
on the
I
stream
mean,
if you can hear us. I realized I started the streaming and recording and everything without changing my default audio playback thing. Which the sign of was the fact that the thing was broken.
I see. Well, did you restart your computer?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Just gonna panic and restart my recording real quick.
Oh, okay.
Just
that
in
sounds
case.
Good.
Hopefully it's working.
But yeah, they released all the Paragon assets, which is amazing because it's like, hey, you want to just download like $16 million worth of assets for free?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes.
They worked on that
indeed.
forever, and it
Yeah,
failed,
it's
so
like-
here it is for free.
And I'm like,
with
yes,
them.
I'm actually very interested in this prospect of getting multiple millions of dollars of assets for free. How did you know? And I've been using that to like prototype stuff, and it's been really nice. Oh my god, I forgot about your fucking sushi line of...
My best idea, you mean? Ever?
It's just like a bunch of iron ore. It's like this weird white poop snake.
I hope they had a patch where there's a tiny walkway on each side of every track, because trying to like perfectly walk on these things is driving me crazy.
No, I love it. I mean, we could have put everything on a grid. Sorry, we could have put everything on a...
Threw up in your mouth a little bit.
I can't say it. I can't say it.
A grid. A grid.
Alright, so what do we want to be prioritizing for today?
We need to make computers. And also, you were working on a trucking thing that I don't remember if you finished.
I was working on a trucking thing. Oh yeah, I was working on trucks.
We need crude oil to turn into plastic in order to make computers.
Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of in theory working on is getting the trucks over here to drop off the plastic. I remember this
because a computer is made of plastic, screws, cables, and circuit boards. And circuit boards are also made of plastic.
I mean...
So we need plastic.
To be honest, that's actually pretty damn spot on. Like, those are all the parts that go into a computer.
Yeah, so we better get all that fuckery fixed.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna resume what I was doing, which was going back along this path, and then attempting to drive my truck through the woods to get it up here.
I think the last thing I did was significantly increase our copper ingot production. So I think I'm ready to go move on to something different.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I think the last thing I did was drive our truck into the
right,
lake.
and I made us a gun. You might want to make one. To
no,
defend
I'm a
yourself
pacifist.
from the bad things. No, you're not.
Okay.
I've felt your lack of pacifism directly.
Right. I was working on making this bridge easier to drive across, but I don't know if I actually got the supplies that I was supposed to make this happen.
We can now make a rebar gun, which just takes an iron rod and fires it as a projectile.
What is this, Warhammer?
Yeah. I imagine it might be something we can actually use to fight the bad things, because they're bad and hurt.
They're not bad. They just live here, and they're
Fuck
just
'em.
pissed off that we moved in without asking them.
Well, we need a better thing to kill the big scary ones. So a
We're
ranged
the big scary
gun
ones
probably
from
helps.
their perspective.
I don't care about their perspective. I care about profits.
Ah. Now I'm on board. I was originally thinking about humanity, but then I remembered money. And I was like, oh, right.
Money.
I was like, I want that one. And then I pointed to the money. Alright. Trolley problem. On one set of train tracks is a bunch of people, and on the other set of train tracks is a shit ton of money.
Can I sell the people?
Yes, you can sell the people.
Well,
I
this
didn't
makes the
even
math
think of that option.
complicated.
Oh, yeah. So now it's just like, is it more profitable to smush some of the people, or, I don't know. We'll form a committee to figure out, like, how we should redirect the train.
Yeah.
An exploratory murder committee. Well, it's not really murder, it's stochastic murder.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I know words. Especially that one. That's
Oh,
like my
okay, yeah.
favorite word. By the way, like 10 feet past this zone is a death area you can't walk into where bad happens.
Is it a bunch of fart plants, or is it a bunch of fire-breathing
It's just a death
things?
zone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the plant, there's no plant that has to be angered. It's just the zone will kill you when you're in it.
Oh.
I think we need to get gas masks or radiation suits or something. There's
I
a gas mask item you can get, but I don't know if the gas mask is for the poison plants or that zone or both. Because I could see there being
Okay.
like a radiation suit you need. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a zone that kills you stochastically.
Sarcastically?
No, stochastically.
No, sarcastically. I'm right. No, I'm right.
We're both trolling each other. We're both insisting that that we're right. When it turns out that we're both idiots.
Just have to
Oh,
believe.
Bort, are you gonna drown another truck today? I mean, yeah. Let's just get that out of the way sooner rather than later.
So
God damn it, who finished the bridge? What?
Yeah, I just went
It
ahead
was
and did
already
it.
done?
Yeah.
Why? How
I
dare you?
Just went and took care of it because I'm awesome and really helpful
Alright.
and nice. So, this is the truck station that's supposed to truck all the crude oil back to base, I guess?
No, idiot. It's not supposed to truck anything. The trucks truck things, not the station. Yes, this
Let's
is the
see.
truck station, in other
Yeah.
words.
No, idiot. You're an idiot. You can't get me, idiot. I'll idiot you back.
Based off of your sentences right now, I'm going to say yes.
I'll get you with my idiot. You will not
Oh yeah, my
overpower
dad works for idiot.
I am idiot achieved. Oh no, I can't
Alright.
afford this. This is a
I'm gonna
bad plan.
I'm gonna build my
Oh, cool, I have
Tonka
this one.
truck here.
Will you though?
Yeah, look at this. Look at this machine. This machine. It's the Bagger 2.8. Oh no! What happened to you? Are you okay? Okay, it's fine. It just kind of jerked off.
Do you have
for a
some iron
second there.
rods?
No, I don't have any iron rods.
Yeah, you do. Gimme.
No,
Gimme.
I don't have any iron rods.
Give me iron rods.
No, I don't.
Then
I
make a
don't
crafting bench here. We don't have a crafting bench.
There's one on the truck.
Is there?
Open the workbench on the truck. Yes, that's
Where?
the whole point of the truck.
Oh. I didn't know that.
there.
You've had the truck the whole time. Sneaky.
I haven't even used it.
Quiet.
You're the one who read that like 3 times to me. Okay, sorry. Sorry, officer.
I don't have any shit. Oh, I don't have any iron ingots either. Shit. I just want to make the track.
Ah, Truckee, why? What are
I
you
just want
doing?
to, because this thing was not working to make any crude oil because you were feeding it directly into the station. So I was gonna feed it through the storage, then into the station, so it can keep working. But I can't make the track to attach it back to the truck station because I don't have iron rods.
I can't figure out how to fill the truck with gas.
Didn't you do it before? Or are you trying to do it with the station? Ah!
Oh, the truck was already full of gas. I don't know how it was full of gas, but it was full of gas.
Magic.
All right. So how do I record this thing again? Do I hold down space? Nope. Do I hold down E? Nope. Hold on Alt? Nope. Control? Nope. Shift? Nope. C?
I'm gonna go see if I can shoot that
X,
guy.
Nope. C? C it is.
Are the controls
Start recording.
Are the controls not on the screen? Wait, were you not recording this whole time?
No, start recording is in start recording the
right.
truck's path.
I'm just used to you forgetting to record.
Oh.
Is that a diss?
Kind of.
Isn't that just a thing that happens periodically?
Yeah.
It's okay, you'll just rip it from the VOD.
Alright,
So did you...
forgot that I needed to do that.
Oh no. Yeah, you have to do that from last session.
It's okay, I haven't edited that footage yet. I'm like a couple...
I saw a comment on one of your Talos Principle videos saying that the episodes don't match up.
What?
You had a Talos Principle comment saying that there was like a time skip between your episodes.
There was, because that was episodes where I got paged in the middle of it and just killed the recording session.
What is this floating thing? Oh, flower petals. I put those there. I think... Did you kill everything? Or did they get scared off by you building stuff?
I killed everything with a chainsaw.
With a chainsaw? Wait,
yes.
The giant ones that like two-shot you, too?
What? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
The the fireball guys that like obliterate us.
Oh,
like they're
I haven't
all gone.
seen any in ages. I must have killed them all. You're welcome.
Because remember this island was covered in them. The oil place? And now they're just not...
Oh yeah, I think they just ran away because we made them land in the water, and I think they eventually just despawned.
But even those were the babies. Like,
Yeah.
I think all the big ones might have just left because you built buildings. Which, if that's the case, I'm going to put workbenches everywhere where bad things exist.
No, because I think we need to kill those things to get resources from it.
Quiet. Oh no.
Anyway.
No. How did I get one bee chasing me? Where'd it come from? Leave me alone.
I have yet to be able to drive this path well enough to make a good recording because I keep crashing into shit. But I think this might be the one. I think that this recording and I are gonna get married. Oh no! God damn it!
My frame rate's too low to shoot this thing accurately. There we go.
Oh, this is as good as it's gonna get. We're just gonna accept.
You fuck it up.
No. I mean, I did kind of get a little bit of air that I didn't really want or need.
Did you bring me iron rods?
No, because I'm trying to record the truck path.
How dare you?
I'm busy. I'm busy, son. I'll play with you later. Right now I gotta focus on my taxes.
I don't think I like this tone.
Hey, you could show me your drawing after, but daddy's gotta work on his work.
I will tend to you later, child.
I'll feed you later, Timmy. I got income taxes to do and your mom's to engage in.
So is your plan to ship the crude oil to the base and then make the plastic there?
I think that plan is a really strong word.
Where are you sending the oil now? Is there a truck station
base.
already set up?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, wait, are you just gonna dump it in the middle of the plane and just fart it out?
No, we're good. All right. This thing is good to go. I think if I just get into the truck and hit C, I'm gonna enable autopilot on this bad boy and see what the hell it does.
Explodes immediately.
I have never been more disappointed with anything in my life.
Did it just not do anything?
No, it's going. Wait, can I get it? Can I get in it while it's autopiloting? Oh god, it's fast. No, come back.
You'll never catch it again.
I wanted to ride you. No.
There's the
oil. It's
oil.
really fun to watch it go, but I want to be in it. No.
Do you want to fix the track since you're going back there?
Why are vehicles so much bigger than me?
Yeah,
Wait, the track's broken?
Yeah.
If there's a problem with the track, then the truck is gonna go right into the water.
No, the conveyor.
Oh, okay.
The other end of the storage needs to be reattached to the truck station, but I didn't have any supplies to actually make it with, and I found that out while I was there.
You know what's really
And
fascinating
I'm tired of going back there. It's a long walk.
Oh, my God.
What? Did it get stuck?
Yes. Yes, it did.
How's it going, Bird?
I was gonna say, you know what's really fascinating to me? It's that the Unreal Engine, and in fact, most video game engines, the physics are non-deterministic, meaning that the ability to like replay stuff like driving in engine is really, really impressive. Well, it was anyway. I'll leave you to see what the hell just happened.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You having a good time? I mean, I'm not going back there again. So.
Oh, well, that's fine because
I've spent like half an episode running back and forth over and over again. It's too much. It's such a long walk.
Okay, well, that's fine because I'm tearing up the truck station. We're just doing this with conveyor belts.
No, we have to use the truck station.
No,
it exists
really
as a mechanic, so we need to like justify that by playing with it.
We have played with it. It is played with. We are good to go.
No.
Yes.
Don't make me start the whole thing over, because that's what I'll do. We have to use every mechanic.
Let us. I don't mind doing it, but not here. It's a fucking nightmare trying to get this.
Is it just because of the bridge or something?
It's the bridge, it's the hills. I mean, I think we need to make like an actual road, like a sky bridge.
Did it fall into the... Did it just straight up fall into the... I mean, that is probably one thing you're supposed to do, is you're probably supposed to actually make a road the whole way.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to make a road. Anyway, what happened is it banked off the road and is now turtled upside down along the bridge.
Is it the water? Like, did it get to the water? Did it get to... Oh, no, I mean, did it get to, like, the streamy areas where it's really bumpy and then just get fucked up?
It got over the streams just fine, but then it hit the, it like, tried to get across the bridge and just immediately yeeted off into the air.
Stop saying... Why are you saying yeet now? When did that start?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so it yoded itself up into the air. And,
Yoda?
And it landed, no, not Yoda, yoted.
Oh, yoted?
Yes. It yoded itself up into the air, and it landed...
Is it Swedish?
No, it's in the past tense of yeet.
How dare you?
I yeet, you yeet, she yeets, I yote.
You're about to get your ass canceled.
No, don't yote me out of the series.
Fuck, our base is big.
It is big and terrible, and what the hell are you building?
I made a thing to look at it. Well, I'm making a sky bridge, too, that goes over our base.
Yeah, I guess
not necessarily for utilitarian purposes, although you might be able to jump down at specific spots if you wanted to, but...
Yeah, it would have been nice to have that ready so I could drive the truck over it, huh?
No, it's going in the opposite direction. The good news is bridges are made... The good news is that all of our bridges are made of concrete, which we have basically infinite amounts of, because that one thing's just making containers and containers of it, and we don't use it for anything. So, we could just go.
That's true.
Why did I do this? I'm definitely just going to make a ladder right next to this instead of the staircase. The staircase is so not worth it. It's only good for like a few-story thing if you're making like a house.
All right.
Otherwise,
Timmy,
it's just
annoying.
Can you
spell the word yeet?
Why?
Can you use it in a sentence?
I with apostrophe D.
Oh man.
Enjoy.
I like how yeet didn't mean to throw for like 4 months until all of a sudden it meant to. What the fuck are you doing back here?
What?
Excuse you. Excuse you. You're not driving this thing, are? Ow! It killed me. God. Wait, I just respawned.
Did you get murdered by the autopilot that eventually found?
The truck managed to up-yeet itself, and then it drove
Stop
back.
it! You can't just
And-
keep putting it in sentences like it's a real word.
And then it drove back here and killed me by running me over. I can't deal with this shit.
I have returned, father.
You abandoned me on the bridge, now I abandon you in hell. I wasn't ready for any of this. I'm scared to run across the bridge because I'm afraid I'm going to turn around and I'm going to be like 5 inches away from a goddamn truck bearing down on me.
I don't know where our own HQ is most of the time. I just run in random directions till I recognize the building.
Yeah, it's a shame because it's like the shortest building by comparison to everything else.
There's not really a lot of open. There's some right there. 'Cause what I think I need to do is just make a observation tower directly next to it.
Yeah, I think that's worth doing.
If I can ever remember what menu that's in.
Yeah.
Lookout tower. Also requires the iron rods I don't have. God damn it. Iron rods, there they are. Here, take my 2 screws. There we go.
Oh yeah, iron rods are like the really easy thing to make. For some reason I thought, ever since you said rebar, in my mind I assumed you meant rebar rods, and I've been like,
No.
I don't know how to make those, but...
No. I never said rebar.
Well, what's the thing that shoots out of the gun?
It is a rebar gun, but I just said it was
Yeah.
a gun, and it shoots iron rods. Yeah. So now there's an observation tower right next to our HQ, so we can at least run to it better.
Oh god, fuck you! Oh! My god.
Did you get run over again?
Yes, the truck just appeared again to run me over.
I don't think it appeared. I think it very slowly crawled towards you. Dramatically.
It's my favorite thing ever.
The way that it keeps murdering you?
It's hilarious. It's the scariest thing in this entire game. It's an unstoppable murder monster.
You're only saying that because you haven't seen the thing yet.
It obeys no rules.
It obeys no... What a maverick.
It's like if you were playing a video game and like there was a monster in it and the game gave you a tutorial on how to beat it, but the game was so badly programmed that the monster just did literally whatever the hell it wanted. You'd be terrified as shit of that monster. You'd be like I have no idea how to actually defeat this thing.
So it's like the chain giant? Or chain ogre?
Yeah, it's exactly like the chain giant.
Like,
no,
press,
I actually had a
press B to dodge grabs.
I actually had a friend.
Just lie to your face.
Yeah. I had a friend a long time ago that made a horror video game which was about like shining a light on things to make them not hurt you. I know.
Your friend made Alan Wake?
Yes, really. This was years before Alan Wake. But anyway, so he made this thing, but he was a really bad programmer, so it basically, you would just see it, shine a light on it, and then it would kill you. And something about that made it like one of the scariest games I've ever played. Because it was like, you think you can harm me,
bro.
but you can't.
Fucking pranked.
It was beautiful. Alright, the oil barrels are made. The truck is like driving along the conveyor belt 30% of the time, so I have no idea what the hell like this truck oil barrel interplay is gonna wind up being. I kinda don't wanna know. There it is. Alright. So now what do we do with all the oil? We live. I know. What else do we do with it?
We
start making plastic?
Eat it.
Yes.
I think it's more we have to retroactively create an entire industry that justifies the existence of our oil.
I see the truck like off on the horizon, like looking at me, and then as soon
Coming
as I look
for
at
you.
it, it starts reversing. What are you doing? No! Don't do that! No! What? No!
Oh my god.
It's unstoppable.
So is it basically just an AI that like drives towards the next waypoint as best as it can, basically?
I guess so. I thought that
because that's the only way it could be. It could be like coming back from its mistakes.
I don't know how it's able to come back from its mistakes, but it's terrifying.
It's learning.
It's just it's standing here jiggling. It's oscillating with murderous anger. No, don't come for me.
That's
no,
the worst kind of anger.
I think it might finally have been defeated.
Definitely not true. It's definitely gonna come back
No, it can't.
when you're least ready for it.
It's humping this conveyor belt and can never leave it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna multiply.
I can't quit you, conveyor belt. All right. Well, I'm now bored of this truck. Let's go ahead and create the shit to make plastics, I guess, or we use the foundry to do it.
This is how you're supposed to use foundations, right? Make them the highest thing in your entire base.
Yeah, the point of a foundation is to be the top of your house.
Yeah. It's how you don't blow away in hurricanes.
Floridians hate him.
Floridians. The people who consume
It's
fluoride.
It's not a made-up word.
The
It's not
fluoride
like they're
consumers.
We come from an ancient lost civilization called Florida.
I mean, it should be.
We found the ruins of the Epcot Center. Some say that this used to contain the remnants of a civilization from an even more distant future. All contained in this an impenetrable steel ball fortress.
Mm-hmm. That's the big hexagon ball, right?
Yes, it's the big hexagon ball.
I'm cultured.
Nah.
I was right, by the way. Someone immediately recognized that song based on
I meant
the
to
noises
message
I
you
was
in the
making.
middle of the day, and I don't know why it didn't go through, but my exact words to you were, "Oh, great, you're both nerds."
For knowing a song that was popular.
Yes.
That was correctly in the topic of new wave that we were talking about.
Uh-huh.
You just can't let me have anything.
Uh-huh.
You bird.
What did I do now?
You gotta deconstruct your what are they called? Conveyor poles.
No, not really.
You just leave them there, randomly sticking up, left behind.
Yeah. That's how people know I exist.
Oh
They're
no.
art.
This
They're
is just you. This
statement
is just
that
you
you can't-
peeing all over our base.
I like to think that it's not so much urine as it is, well, yeah, okay.
Urine.
I'm just yeeting pee out everywhere. Okay, I need to stop.
This is illegal.
Even that one I feel was like, no, bird went too far.
Yeah, and there's an emotion. That's a new emotion for you.
What, self-awareness? That's not an emotion.
You can't make me.
I think they make a medication specifically for me to not be self-aware.
I need to find this truck station and figure out something to do with it, so I can feel like
I tore up both the truck stations. You're welcome to build your own.
or wherever the thing's going to, at least. Wait, is the thing still driving back and forth to nowhere without the
Yeah.
truck station?
Yep.
You
I left
just-
the truck, but not the station.
Just added a random hazard to our game.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Oh, wow! It really is. It's just trying to fuck the oil.
I don't think it's ever getting off that thing. But if it is, it's gonna like rocket out into space. It's gonna build up so much tension. It's just gonna be like, and then we all get to watch it. Okay.
I do not know how to control anything about this thing. All right.
What, the truck?
Yeah.
You get in it and it has vehicle controls.
I mean, like the other hotkeys, like how to do things in it.
Yeah,
Or
you
even-
hold down C.
Or even
and then
turn it
tells you
off
things
so
you
other
can do.
parts of it work.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make the other heavy modular frame. Okay, we have 2. which means that I can make the oil refinery. And then once I have the oil refinery, we can make more stuff. We can make like plastic, and then we can take that plastic and we can turn it into little dinosaur toys.
Dinosaur toys.
Yeah, we can play with those toys and then make like a collectible series of figurines and hand them out in Happy Meals. And then like we'll try to trade them amongst our friends at school. But like the only nearby McDonald's, like for whatever reason, it just gets like it gets 3 of the toys and it gets like 1,000 of them. So every time you go to the McDonald's, you think like, oh, I can get one of the other 7.
Oh, God
nope,
damn it.
You just get the fucking Stegosaurus every time.
Yeah. That's how you get kids accumulated. That's how you get kids nice and conditioned for gambling early on.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, haven't you ever gone...
Now they'll grow up to be a bunch of proud gachapon customers.
Oh. As a little kid, though, have you ever had... Oh, these are steel beams. That's steel ingots. You go to like a Wendy's or McDonald's or whatever, and then there'd be that little kiosk in line showing off like all the current like Happy Meal toys, and you're like, oh, there's a plethora of toys, all of which I want. It's like there's like a collectible set of like 12 of them. There's like Sonic, and then Charmy, and Knuckles. You know, everyone's favorites are all there. But then every time you get a Happy Meal, you just get Sonic every time. Every time.
Yep. Nope, I've been through all that. I remember when Inspector Gadget came out and they were selling each body part of him as a separate toy that you would get via random.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom would always fall for that shit more than anyone else, actually. Because she would...
Wait. Shit, are you telling me that that's intentional?
Yes?
What? I never realized that until just now. I never realized that they actually like didn't give out the full series. What?
Wait, are you only just now realizing that McDonald's conditions you to gamble and uses Skinner box mechanics and so on to trick you into spending more money?
I knew that about the Monopoly game.
Yeah, no, that's also
like...
every type of thing like that, where there's a set of random toys and they advertise all of them so you know they all exist, but they keep giving you a random shitty one on purpose. They also almost certainly make specific ones more rare than the other ones just to artificially increase the scarcity so they can have the whole gachapon experience of just tricking people into spending money.
I literally did not realize until just now that you're totally right about that.
Yeah.
And I feel like a fucking moron right now for not even being able to piece that together as an adult.
It's one of the many things, like how like that's loot boxes for kids. Like we've been doing this
now I'm starting to
for
understand
so long.
why you got such a chip on your shoulder about like loot boxes.
It's just it's one of those things where I'm like radicalized by my own audience being indignant about me not doing it.
Ah, fair.
Like the more they get mad that I'm not doing it, the more I'm like, well, no, I'm definitely not doing it. Because people got offended basically. Because the moment you I think I've said it before, like not publicly not opening loot boxes is the closest I've ever felt to being vegan. Where like all these people are just offended by this choice I'm making that affects them in 0 ways. Because it makes them feel like maybe they're the bad guy because they don't do the thing I do, and that guilt makes them lash out. Exactly like vegans.
I remember one time I stated that I was not the most disciplined vegetarian, but a pretty well-practiced vegetarian. And somebody's immediate response was, "Why would you do that?" I was like, "What the hell does that mean?"
Yeah, that's a strong reaction.
Yeah, like
all I did was ask whether it was a moral or diet thing, because there's multiple versions.
And that's a perfectly normal answer, and it's a moral thing for me. But
except that poor lamb at that French restaurant, which we'll never stop referring to.
That's because we went to a restaurant that basically had no vegetarian options that I liked.
Your phrasing was, well, I think Mother Nature can just take one for the team.
Oh yeah, that's what I always say to alleviate my guilt was, Planet Earth can always take another one for the team. To be fair, it works because it makes you laugh, and then laughter makes you forget that you're not able to
a
consume
criminal
ethically under capitalism.
I was about to say that. I'm like, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism.
Ah, yes, I see you listen to Chapo Trap House.
No.
I
That's a
don't
really...
either.
Yeah, I'm like, what? That's a really old phrase.
Uh,
I've never watched a single episode of that.
Me neither. I find them to be incredibly obnoxious, like the little bit that I have seen.
I don't know that because I have never seen it.
Oh, well, that's good. You're okay. You really don't need to see any Chapo.
I just
Trap
want
House.
screws. There we go. Trying to figure out what part in my base where I can efficiently get a certain resource type is becoming its own new problem. There we go. We're not creating heavy modular frames yet, are we?
No, but we really need to because we're using it for everything.
Yeah, and like that's what the oil refinery is made of, which I was trying to make, and that's becoming a whole journey for me.
Yep.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I understand that phrase, just because, fuck.
What?
There's just no escape. There's something wrong with everything you can buy.
Oh, there's no ethical consumption
Yes.
under capitalism.
Like especially being somebody who makes money covering the video game industry and also just like heavily patrons the video game industry. I'm like, wow, there's really no good choices of things to buy for the most part. Almost everything is like almost everything you can do directly benefits unethical practices that you'd wish weren't happening. And by engaging with the industry at all, you're giving more money to those practices. And then you hear about how BioWare has stress casualties and shit, and you're like,
Yeah, I
BioWare
guess
makes me sad.
Yeah, the video game industry is incredibly exploitive of its talent, to be sure.
God, I'm so happy I ejected out of that plan.
It's becoming a video game programmer or something?
That was supposed to be my life.
Oh, God.
I wanted to go into the games industry, and because that's like the go-to dream for every nerd, and it ruins your life. It's a
whoever
bad
told
life.
you to back out of that, you owe them a big favor.
I owe my low grade in computer science.
Oh.
I wasn't warned.
Do it.
I wasn't warned by shit. I had a very bad semester of computer science and didn't want to try it again, so I quit and went to geology.
That's fair.
That's the entire story.
Yeah. Computer science is such a weird degree. I'm pretty sure you don't really have anything you can relate to here. But, like, the expectation of computer science is that you're like, oh, cool, I'm going to learn how to program. And the reality of computer science is, I'm going to do a lot of math. Like, it's literally just like a mathematics degree after a little while.
Yeah, I never got that far. I was like 3 semesters deep.
Mm-hmm.
So it was all just...
Oh, yeah.
What broke
if you're
now?
You probably just did a bunch of Java programming.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I was Java 6. Because I found the giant text...
That's like one of the worst ones.
I found the giant textbook recently. I found my stack of the very tiny number of textbooks from school that I owned. Because so many of them were rented. That's a fucking scam, that entire industry. Jesus.
Yeah.
And they update which one you're allowed to use every year, so you can't use the previous one. And just in case you try to get by with the idea of using the one from last year that has almost the same chapters with tiny differences, they include a fucking proprietary software program with the textbook, so you can only take the class with a new copy of the book. It's fucking online passes.
Yeah.
Like, as if college wasn't horrible enough already. Online passes are a thing.
They're genius.
It's
and
miserable.
Their online software is like some of the worst I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's horrible. It benefits nobody except the people that are making money off of it.
Yeah.
I love capitalism. Education. I love education being fucked. That's great.
So here's the thing, Keith. I'm trying to build an oil refinery, but it says I can't afford it. despite the fact that I have all 4 resources.
Yeah, I'm getting continually confused by everything required to make anything. Oh wait, if I want to make a the super frames, I probably need to make the thing that has a ton of inputs.
But I have... Oh, damn it, I only have 18 out of 20. I'm a dump.
Oh, I have to make 3 computers now. Dang it. Did you not actually have everything?
I had spirit.
I had spirit.
Yes,
that doesn't count for shit. This is EA, motherfucker. We're gonna work you until you stop. And then we'll find someone else.
Video game industry.
Oh, Jesus. I need to... Oh, no. Oh, this is a hierarchy of shit show. Damn it. I need to make computers in order to make the 4 input thing to make the modular frames, which I was trying to make the modular frames. Oh, God. I need the heavy modular frames because that's how you make a refinery. But I can't make the modular frames without rubber that you make in the refinery.
It's okay, because I'm gonna make a rubber plant in a second here, and then we're gonna have lots of prophylactic.
It's such a fucking nightmare. They mutually require each other's ingredients, so you have to handcraft some of this shit.
This is actually kind of not cool. I don't remember running into this with Factorio, right? Like everything kind of logically sequenced together. This is.
It speaks to the other rough thing, which is just dealing with the fact that you can't. You constantly can't look up the requirements for anything because you can't craft stuff by hand in this game.
Yeah,
and so the lack of recipe book is slowly driving me crazy because I have to go to the right building to look up what I'm allowed how to make the thing, and then I have to go back to finding the thing that I needed to make the thing, and it's like an infinite loop back and forth. I'm just like I just want to make the thing. I don't know what it requires. Did something just blow up? I sure hope not.
I didn't know that things could be programmed to blow up in this game.
Well, the truck has health. If I shoot it with enough rebar, it'd probably break.
Please don't do that. It's already unhappy enough. Don't fucking take the stuff off the conveyor belt line.
I'm doing it. I have to handcraft some plastic so I can get some shit done.
Yes. You're gonna just handcraft plastic.
Yeah, you can do it at the crafting bench.
You just vulcanize the plastic.
Because this game makes sense.
right out of your pocket. Just pull out plastic.
Yeah, I'm glad we came to an understanding.
Yeah, go for it. It should work out.
By the way, while you were tormenting us, somebody just started donating every conjugation of yeet you made up with a $2 tip. One by one.
Why didn't they do that to me? Why'd they give you money? You're the one who hates yeet.
Yeah, that's probably why they're doing it.
They need to yeet
People like to torment you with things that you vocally don't like.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, you know that because you do it. You hate tips.
Know what,
I hate it when people send me money. Lots of money. People should send me all the money.
If people sent me money, I would be very upset at them. For sending me money, I would be like, no, I did not want that.
What did I do with all this money? Stop with the money.
No. Alrighty, Keith. I have good news and I have great news. We are currently making plastic and we are currently making rubber.
Cool.
And we can take that plastic and rubber, and then we can shove it up our asses.
Stick it up your
You can take that rubber and stick it up your Oh,
you need
man.
60 screws per computer. Dear Lord.
Oh, that's bad because we're bad at that.
I'm gonna be pressing E a lot on this conveyor because I don't think that they go into a box anywhere. The screws anymore.
You know what I think needs to happen to solve both the video game industry and like the college textbook industry?
Humans becoming moral?
No, hell no. What we need to do is we need to
shut up, stupid.
We need to have college textbooks have DLC.
Oh. No.
So it's like, you get the first 3 chapters for free, and then after that it's episodic content. And you have to, like, you can carry your save over if it works.
Is the concept of a
textbooks.
publicly traded company just like the worst thing that happened to capitalism? Like the
no,
stockholders and infinite demand for profits, making it so that every individual business just has to infinitely optimize and increase its profits, no matter how already completely valid and sustainable it was, until it ceases to function, and you start making decisions like turning your single-player RPG series into a live service. Or growing Patreon infinitely with all kinds of debt when you had an infinitely scaling system that would have never shut down, but now you're publicly traded, so now you need to keep showing them new profits every quarter.
Listen, I'm not up to date in your communist bullshit. I don't know what you're talking about, but you clearly have some examples off the top of your head.
It's always the concept of investors that always is pointed to as why this or that industry is a fucking shit show.
Yeah, probably. Alright, I'm gonna set up I guess an assembler to make some circuit boards.
It's like what Activision Blizzard reported record profits ever, and then they fired 10% of their entire employee base.
I mean, like I said,
like,
it happened to people that
Jesus.
weren't programmers, so I was like, oh, okay.
Jesus.
Capitalism.
No, Marty was actually friends with some of the people that got fired.
That sucks.
Yep. They're real people.
I was debating, when I was more kind of thinking about going to the video game industry, I was debating making a move down and applying for Blizzard, but then I decided against it. And I'm pretty glad I did. Because
wow, we just take turns almost getting our lives ruined by the games industry.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I'm pretty glad that in the end I was like, yeah, maybe I don't need this in my life.
I can finally make the manufacturer, dear lord. This game fights you when you want to make something.
No, we shoot ourselves in the foot when we try to make something.
Silence. Always
Okay.
blame the game.
Yes, good call. Alright. I'm just gonna put a splitter right here. This is not gonna lead
That's
to
gonna be more steep than I thought.
any problems. We're just gonna
I mostly
swoop
just can't
you
afford it.
right back over here, and everybody's gonna be happy. Everybody, except this isn't working. Well, okay, hang on. I just need to make it worse, and then it'll probably be better.
Oh shit. These are already here.
I mean, I've wanted to make video games ever since I was a little kid. Like, I think when I was 6 or 7,
And
I
now
was,
you are
like,
kinda
designing video games. And then when I learned about the video game industry, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do that. And then I was like, oh. Then I learned about the video game industry, and I was like, no.
No. This is big bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm making heavy modular frames. It requires several difficult to acquire resources. Fuck me.
Coming this fall to a theater near you.
Fuck me.
But yeah, for whatever it's worth, though, the video game ideas I had when I came up with when I was 8 were fucking trash video games. God,
You were
I don't
8.
think anyone would ever play them.
Yeah, loser.
Yeah, just real stupid
Better
shit.
stop that kid from having dreams.
Hell yeah. Anyway, so like one idea I came up with was it was like multiple levels where every level was had different mechanics, obviously. I think everybody's first game is like that, where it's like, okay, this level will be a platformer, and then this level will be, well, we'll figure that out later, but it'll be an RTS, and that's how you make Brutal Legend. But anyway, so like the first level was going to be
Or
like a
frog
rhythm
fractions.
game. Yeah, the first level was going to be like a rhythm game where you played as a band, where everybody in the band was a slime monster. This is like the most 8-year-old idea now that I say it out loud for the first time in like 25 years. You played as a slime monster, and everyone hated your performance, so they were throwing tomatoes at it, and you had to play a rhythm game where you were dodging tomatoes being thrown at you.
Oh, can't you just absorb the tomatoes to increase your slime?
No, because you're slime, not tomato.
But hear me out here.
Uh-huh.
Tomato slime.
That's just called ketchup, you asshole.
Yeah. So just become a ketchup elemental. Coward.
Okay, I'll good, interesting note for, you know, a game made by an 8-year-old.
I'll shit on a child.
8-year-old. Yeah. Anyway, so if somebody feels like working on this idea, I mean, you have my permission, I guess. That won't stop you. I'll question your sanity, but hey, you know what? You do you. Or rather, you do me. Anyway, so the,
You do me.
So the, well, I mean, it's my idea.
Yeah.
So anyway, you played as a slime band, and you tried to dodge tomatoes, and then, in the second level, I think I remember it being a platformer where you had to, like, get to the next venue, and that was it. That was the game. That's all I came up with, was those two levels. Yeah.
You did it.
I did not do it.
You did it.
Okay. Well, anyway, if somebody feels like making this, like...
Oh, no.
That would be really, really cool. Honestly, I would think that was a really, like, badass thing. But...
I definitely just redirected the wrong resource over here. Shit.
Yeah, but, like, okay, so if you're gonna make this thing, you know I'm gonna be super pleased with you, but I'm also gonna hound the ass out of you for royalties, and you better fucking be ready for that lawsuit. Just saying.
Do you know if we're making encased industrial beams yet?
I mean, I've been making them by hand.
That's definitely not what I'm asking. But thanks for playing.
Do you have the thing set up to make computers somewhere?
No, I'm currently working on heavy modular frames, the other many component thing.
Oh crap, I was hoping that you were working on computers because this thing's a pain in the ass.
Oh no, yeah. we have a big blockage that is us needing several pain in the ass things to make.
I have the most difficult part set up in that I'm making these circuit boards.
That's making modular frames. What the fuck happened with the modular frame track? It's making modular frames over here, then feeding them into a storage container, then putting them through a track all the way across the map to another storage container.
Yeah, that's all you, bro. I didn't touch any of that.
I don't know what's happening there.
Anyway, when I look back on that time in my life when I was making those video game ideas, I distinctly remember a couple other realizations. I realized that if you take a Barbie doll and remove all of its clothing, you get a naked Barbie. And I was like, whoa. I'm weirdly into this. I don't know why.
We're going way back.
Yeah.
And then that became your first video game. Taking clothes off of Barbie and then questioning why you feel this way. It awakened something.
So that was one thing I discovered, was that that was something that I wanted to explore later in life, but didn't know it at the time. Then what else can I think of from that time? Yeah, those are really kind of it.
Those are my two emotions back then. It'd be a while before I invented new ones.
Creativity and horniness. Are you sure I invented new ones? Because I think that still covers it.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Even if people wish there wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a stupider thing?
I mean, can you? Yes. Should you? Hell yes. Oh my... It's like a damn obstacle course just getting through our base. Like,
oh yeah, we're the worst. We did this to ourselves.
I know, it's so great. I love just like getting around this like jump, crouch, jump, jump, jump.
And then every other jump, you land on a super speed conveyor that rockets you through the level, and then you have to reorient where the fuck you landed.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I knew what I needed to make anything ever.
Money?
I mean, generally speaking.
I found that a lot of my ambitions in life would be a fuck ton easier if I had the money to pay other people to make them happen. Like, I really want to make this video game idea I have. I really wish I could pay somebody else to help me or do it for me. Shoot. And then I was like, oh, I could go to the bank and get a loan. And then I was like, oh no, that doesn't sound like it would work out well for me. Because then it's like, if it doesn't go well, then the bank is very, very upset at me. And banks, by and large, are not an institution you want to piss off.
Unless you're feeling adventurous. 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 Oh, it turned blue
like
for a second there.
Barbie.
I saw that. Do it.
Did you manage to cram your thing in? Oh, that's the sound of somebody crammed their thing in.
Oh, that's a good.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that sounds right.
That's a good. All right, I just gotta connect that to the concrete.
That's the part that you lost me on.
Oh yeah, stick it in the concrete.
How dare you?
I want one of them.
Go back to my.
I want one of them gravelly permanent fucks.
I want to stick it in and then never be able to retrieve.
I can't spot where our cement is because this base is what it is.
I'm gonna go back to my Team Fortress chat after this. You pervert.
Team Fortress? Oh my god, is that what it's called?
Yeah. Me and my furry friends, whenever we want to play
You've
Team
never
Fortress
revealed
2.
this name to me before.
Yeah, whenever we want to play Team Fortress 2, which is almost never, I go join the Team Fortress Discord, and we fire it up, man.
I was not ready for that. You've never told me that was the name. That's incredible.
Yeah, it is actually really funny, isn't it?
Oh no, I've attached to the ship. I'm gonna make this work, you fuck. You can't stop me. I kind of just rapidly click in the vague direction of the rest of the base and hope that it eventually lets me build. And then
that's kind of what I do sometimes too.
And then I just commit. Like, that's where it is.
Yeah, that's exact. Oh man, have you seen 80% of the conveyor belts? Have you seen 100% of the conveyor belts? That is literally... if this game didn't let stuff clip through itself so egregiously, we would have been turbo fucked so long ago. As it stands, though, I mean, the game just lets us, like, throw conveyor belts anywhere. And we're all better for it.
Sometimes it doesn't tell me why it won't work, though. That's too bad.
Well, I mean, in this economy, you know, it really helps if you have a STEM degree.
There it is. Yay, I found it. Cement, go. So, I've taken to pointless verticality.
Oh, that is not pointless.
I have committed art. I'm just going up now for no reason.
I've committed art.
Yeah.
That's the man, officers. He committed. What the hell is this? What? What?
Art.
Where is that? Did you put it on top of the base?
Art.
Is that on the spaceship?
It's the yes.
No. It's on the wing of the spaceship? That's not legal.
You're not legal. Wait.
Ew. No.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
So don't think about that sentence. Where's
that's one of those. That's one of those things that if you were an annoying YouTuber, you would put like a dolphin sound effect over. Yep.
Jesus. Don't remind me of them. I don't like that. I don't like this feeling where I remember them existing and making millions of dollars. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're fine. It's just I put the thing on the wrong one. This is embarrassing.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. I'm making.
I only vaguely listened to something.
I'm reaching the point where I'm making encased thingamajigs.
Huh? Oh, you're making the case thingamajigs. Yeah, that
yeah,
sounds
the encased
thingamajigs.
Forgot to connect the thing
Thank
to the
you for
thing.
your contribution. If you want to consider yourself not an annoying YouTuber, I would suggest avoiding having your commentary consist of wacky noises. But hey, you do you.
You don't know me. I say to the person who knows me more than most people.
Yep. Unfortunately. Unfortunately for both of us, when you really think about it, that's a reciprocal mistake.
Yeah, no, we're committing to, we're really like criming each other.
We're the reason libertarian societies can't exist.
I love overly convoluted burns. Oh God! What was the
main argument against the marketplace of ideas is that both of us have ideas.
What was the fucking Dan Harmon one? I think it was like it's like you're the outcome of an evolutionary strategy that has no wrong answers.
Wow!
It's like, oh shit.
That's a very sick burn.
This thing does not make pipes very quickly. Shit. I should probably make a secondary source of pipes then.
Really nice recovery on the word secondary there.
Listen,
that was seamless. I was like, oh, that was all one word it was.
Silence.
Okay.
Shh. I'm infallible. As shown by all this video evidence.
Alright, here we go. Gonna make 2 monster frames here. Somebody came into my chat and gave me 1 bit. And then Lady Bird said thanks for the bits. And I was like...
Were you about to correct her?
Almost. I was like... That's a penny. I mean, I'll try not to spend it all in one place, but I don't think I can actually avoid doing that.
They used to have half pennies. Once upon a time.
Lady Bird is now looking at me. Let's say 6 out of 10 on the pissed off scale. And then she started giggling, so I won. You can't be mad at me if you're laughing.
I'm glad that you won your relationship.
If you're laughing, it means you're not mad at me, right? Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Uh-oh. This conundrum is expanding. Yes. Now I just need to screw this place, and then we're gonna have them. Then we're gonna have heavy modular frames.
Oh God! Please don't hurt me.
Frames.
It's like a glasses-loving zombie.
And the problem is that screws are like the #1 thing we struggle with. So yay.
Lady Bird is still looking quite mad. I think she's waiting for an apology. Oh, she smiled. She's not mad at me anymore. That's your get out of jail free card.
Humans
right
can
there.
only contain one emotion.
High five. Oh, okay.
If you defeat one emotion, that means that they're out of emotion. You beat it.
Yep, they have
You've
one
defeated
inventory
the
slot.
only emotion they had.
You have one inventory slot for emotions.
The slot is full. Okay, I like emergency need to use the restroom.
Okay, I'll just continue to ruin my relationship while you're gone. Do you like when I use our relationship problems for content for YouTube?
I don't mind because they're fake problems.
Yes. But if they were real problems, and
then
I
the
was...
grump would be off the charts.
Huh?
The grump levels would be off the charts.
I see. But wouldn't it make for really compelling content?
No.
Oh god, it lets me do this? Why? This is nonsense. No, I mean, okay, so like, this is a huge building. There's plenty of live streamers out there who like will mess with their girlfriends on air, and then they'll record it, and then like they have relationships.
Do they have good ones though?
I mean, they both make money.
But like, but then like they wouldn't want to spend it on anything together because they'd be all mad at each other.
It depends on how shameless the both of them are. Got a point.
But we're not shameless.
Oh.
I'm back.
Oh, thank God you're back.
Usually I'm pretty good about waiting it out, but I'm like, I know all my emotions are being replaced with pee. Save me.
Well, I'm glad you yeeted the pee, and you're good to go now.
I yeeted all over the place. If I didn't go to the bathroom, I was gonna yeet all over the place.
Oh baby, I'm gonna yeet.
I'm gonna.
God,
I'm gonna
never
yeet.
mind.
I'm gonna yeet.
Oh, stop. Stop,
gonna yeet.
America. America, no.
There really is an
Brought this
iron.
upon
Wow, there
yourselves.
really is an iron spot right the fuck here. Wow. I didn't notice this. I never actually investigated where you meant when you said there was an iron like right around the corner. And I'm sitting here needing screws, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 iron deposits 5 feet away from where I need screws. I guess I can manage.
I'm very
Time
proud.
to set up more iron foundrying. And then we can link that up to something elsewhere in the base too to increase our supplies. Is it worth it after all?
We'll put that
I need
there.
one more encased, and I need both portable miners. Thankfully, we just have a bunch of random-ass portable miners just in that one box
Yeah,
from back in the day.
we left them over from the very beginning of the game, I think.
Yeah, but like the specific thing about those things is that they're the ones we were making preemptively with thinking
Oh.
we'd need more.
Oh yeah, that's right. We made like 3 of them.
Yeah,
At the beginning.
because each of the ones that were originally on each miner are still there in the miner buildings. So like at one point I just made a bunch of them thinking we just need a lot more because I was getting tired of making them, so I just like got it done.
Uh-huh.
Now they're sitting in a box. Oh god, I think they're on the sushi box though. There they are.
Oh,
There was
some
5.
weird great idea that was
That's
terrible
cool.
all along.
They were on the bottom box. They're released again.
Whatever.
There's
Wow,
5.
we make-
There's 5 of them.
We
I
make
just
1.8
grabbed 2.
computers per minute.
Yay! Oh, did you make the computer maker?
No,
Oh, what?
we will in the future make it.
Oh,
Can't you read my? You need to read my present tense as past tense, dumbass.
so its production rate is 1.8 per minute.
Yes.
Damn. Yeah. Heavy modular frames is only 2 per minute. Which means if you
Well,
need to...
how many do we need? Oh, 50. Oh, no!
Well, the sooner we set it up, we can go multitask and do other stuff for a while it's slowly getting done. Or we have to make
yeah,
more...
I suppose.
Or, quite possibly, we're expected to make a bunch of them in parallel.
I think that's
And have a
supposed to be
supersized base. Which is scurry. What do you mean I can't afford it? That's impossible. I needed one more cable. Damn it. I came all the way here. I thought it was ready.
I just wanted to make cables.
Why can't I make cables?
Alright. Where are you, like, acting like a sorority girl or like a constipated sorority girl?
I can't see without my glasses.
What the fuck? Did we watch the same Scooby-Doo? Oh, let's split up, gang. Oh, yoinks.
Harry Partridge's scary Scooby-Doo.
Scooby, we gotta go. I'll give you a Scooby snack over there. There's a monster.
Why did you get there? You chose the most worrying voice. It's one of the people we don't acknowledge anymore.
What?
Weren't you doing Cosby?
No.
Oh.
I was doing Wackadoo.
What the fuck does that mean? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yeah, Wackadoo.
I don't believe you.
It's like when it's like wacky, but you're like, ah.
This is all we have.
No, Cosby. I don't want to do a Cosby impression
No,
now.
don't. That's not an invitation.
It's sad because like Cosby impressions used to be fun, and now they're not. And I'm like, God damn it.
Now a bunch of people are sad because they got to think of jokes.
Oh God, I don't like trying. What the hell?
Well, just do a funny voice, and that's all I needed.
All right, this looks good. Literally, I'm just pointing shit at the base, and then like, whenever I
hoping
need
for
something,
the best,
and it's like in kind of the right area, I just put a splitter down and make it work.
It's horrible. Which, of course, we're also just doing the same thing the entire time with power lines.
Yeah.
I just make, whenever I build anything, I just make like 4 power poles basically at random, just to not have the 4 attachments to each thing get eaten up constantly, because it's such a nightmare all the time.
No, I literally, basically every building is on its own power pole. Because I was like, no. And I figured out a solution to that real
no matter
quick.
how much you do that, they somehow still get full constantly. Partly because partly because whenever you're connecting the power pole, you just find a random spot that it connects to, which eats up them too. But
yeah,
it's just so much. It's so much.
It's so much.
I'm creating 6 more copper, iron smelters.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Do that a lot.
All my problems, fix them. Do it.
All of them.
Are some of them entertaining?
I think that most of my problems are pretty entertaining. Except for the
You
ones
should
that
start
are
a
too
podcast.
Yeah. That, which is effectively saying is you should get another problem. Wait, is somebody in our TeamSpeak? Did they just message us?
Whoa. Somebody sneaking in here.
TeamSpeak just went like plunk.
Yeah, it did. Stainless and Purple are in a different chat room.
Oh, I see. Hi, Stainless and Purple.
And they're talking like the general chat of the entire server. They're not in our server. Or they're not in our channel. Yeah.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah, I was like, what does that sound? Spooky. I think one of the funniest jokes I've heard in a while, I think, was that the group the word for a group of white men is a podcast.
Okay, that's good. That's very funny.
A podcast of white men. Oh, that's fucking perfect.
That is actually
It's
incredible.
one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
No, that a comic genius came up with that one. And then an actual genius came up with our computer manufacturing thing. You should really come over and see what I've done.
Oh no.
You're gonna love what I've done with the place.
You're gonna like the way you look.
I think you're gonna really like it. I feel like I'm a bride that just bought a dress and I'm showing it off to my mom. And you're my mom, and this manufactory is my dress. Except my dress was sewn together by and from rats.
Just cannibal clothing rats.
No, the rats are dead. It's just like the rat fur.
Oh, I thought you... you know they normally animal fur is from them being dead.
No, dumbass. They don't chop sheeps into wool.
You found the one exception. You did the equivalent of being like, there's tons of great female characters. I love Ripley. where they always say that with zero self-awareness. The fact that they always say the same 3 movies shows how stupid of an argument it is. Because every single person saying that argument says the same movies.
You should really just start to follow like some of these lines on the left side over here. Like just watch how they came from the base and just tell me it doesn't spark joy. I mean,
did you see my sky concrete?
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Oh.
I also very intentionally chose the phrase "spark joy." Have you seen that show?
No.
Cleaning up with Marie Kondo.
No.
Oh.
I've heard it referenced.
Yeah.
People keep talking about sparking joy, and all I think of is albino lullaby.
Oh my, Keith! What in the? You put it up?
Yeah, the thing that makes encased bars.
It's up in the sky.
Yeah.
You can look out on our. Oh my God! When you look out on our base from here and you see it has become spaghetti. Like it's not even an ironic use of the phrase at this point.
No.
Like it actually looks like a bunch of noodles got dropped.
Yeah, I'm just gonna randomly build
base.
different buildings at different heights when I need to, just to fit them slightly. Because I can make... This is a 1 foundation tower at the bottom. Oh, God! Okay.
Nice save on the steel.
The tower at the bottom... The tower is 1 foundation wide, but up here I can make it wider to put the building on it. So it's going to start looking like the trailer park towers from Ready Player One.
Oh, this is going to be phenomenal. I really couldn't be prouder of you. This is... You really brought a whole new level, so to speak, to our ability to like shitpost this base together. Like, I thought that we had already memed pretty hard.
No, this is only going to keep getting worse.
Oh, I know. Like, I applaud you for your creativity and your initiative for putting this together. Like, truly, this is going to reflect well in your promotional review.
This is our base is what you get if somebody drops a Lego set.
Our base is what you get when you ask the kid to organize all of his pieces in the bin.
This is a hammock with a golden retriever stuck in it.
Yeah. Because the golden retriever refuses to acknowledge that it's a problem. It still just looks at you, wags its tail, and like, is very happy. Just like us. Yeah. Right now we're wagging our tails like, oh, look at our fuck up. Oh, it's wonderful.
It's like I was at my mom's cabin and they had a dog tied to like they were chained on a collar, but also the chain was attached to like one of those long like tracks or whatever, so they can kind of roam along a linear area within the chain. It's the chain's radius plus like the track that it's attached to instead of a fixed point. But immediately, every time, it gets wrapped around the one tree that's in that range, and then it's like, this is where I'm stuck now. And it can't decode that problem.
I understand dogs, and I know that that's absolutely something that happens to them.
Poor idiot baby. Dogs are uniquely and amazingly stupid in the best, most endearing way.
Dogs have been basically genetically modified for like thousands of years to depend on humans for the solution to every single problem that they face in their life.
Yeah.
And like, it's a little bit sad sometimes, but it's also adorable. But it's a little bit sad when you present a dog with like the slightest obstacle that it's never seen before, and it immediately just stares at you like, "You're gonna fix this, right?"
Yep.
Like, it doesn't even need to be like a difficult thing, but any amount of obstacle is like too much for a lot of dogs. I remember seeing a YouTube video where somebody put like a bunch of beer cans in a circle around their dog, and then they were like, "Okay, you can now like leave and get the treat on the other side of the beer bottles," and the dog was like, "No, I can't. This is an impenetrable wall," and they were like, just knock over the cans, and then you can get the treat." And the dog was like, "No, that's not possible. It can't be done."
What is that dog? I don't understand.
It was a small dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, like, it seems like because I default to imagining dogs to be like German Shepherd size.
Yeah, like a nice medium to medium large dog.
Yeah, the ones that we haven't turned into monstrosities yet.
Yeah.
And yet. And as a result, I'm like, they must have trained him not to knock over cans. Then he must think it's bad, and he'll be in trouble.
No, the dog just literally thinks that like it can't be done.
So these hyper slow machines we have now are definitely why slugs exist.
Yeah, they're also.
We need to go on slug expeditions and just go out there with a chainsaw so we can carve them out of whatever weird trap they're in.
Yeah, we can definitely start going on some slug expeditions, but first I'm trying to find a way to loop our computers into the rest of our base.
Yeah. We need 50 computers
path.
and 50 of these things just to make the next thing happen.
Yeah, there was a direct path I was trying to go for, but then I decided that this way looked a lot more fun. And if that sentence doesn't immediately fill you with terror and doubt, then you have not been paying attention.
Listen, we're fine as long as you don't delete things. If you keep layering nightmares over everything, we can function. But if you carve your way through the base and delete everything in the way, then we got a problem.
I think you're 100% accurate about that.
By the way, if you doing that ironically is still doing it, please don't.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I showed him my weakness.
Yeah, that silence should fill you with terror more than anything else if it's coming from me.
Uh-oh, is our power out? No!
That's
our
the
whole
worst
base
problem
is
to have.
dead. I was in the middle of doing shit.
We were halfway to jetpacks.
Damn it.
At least in terms of the computers, I have no idea what the hell you were up to with the heavy modular frames. I assume you were basically making no progress. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shove a bunch of biofuel in the power generators and like.
Yeah, and then we gotta book it to do just something to increase our power in the meantime.
I can make a ton of biofuel while you take care of that. And
while I take care of it.
I
see how it is.
Well, okay, fine. I'll go take care of it, and you can put all the biofuel.
No, we probably need to find an entirely new coal mine, honestly. I imagine the other one's reaching its cap.
Don't say that.
Dude, there's so many things in that area.
What?
The other coal mine, it has so many whatchamacallsums. miners.
Whatchamacallsums.
Yep. That's what said. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna plan this ahead this time and do the smart thing. Which is I'm gonna actually
I looked at my phone and
don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that ever.
I saw something kind of cool. Turns out that SEBASTIANSB is currently playing Satisfactory.
Whoa. Why is it told you again?
It did tell me again.
Weird.
Alright. That wasn't enough fuel, but I can just make some more.
The freaking my list editor is lagging when I try to change how many things are on it. I tried to set it up so that I can gather the required items for 2 miners and 10 coal generators. And it did not like me doing that.
Wait, you can add splitters and mergers on existing conveyors?
Can you just click them? Wait, can you put them directly on by just clicking on it?
I don't know. This is what somebody's telling me right now, and I don't know if that is that. Have we always been able to do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
If we have been, then people have been very selectively not telling us for like dozens of hours at this point.
Which, I mean, granted, does not surprise me in the least if that always happens. I'm like, alright chat, I'm gonna need you to tell me if this thing doesn't work, and then it doesn't work, and nobody tells me. And I'm like,
I see what you did there. I didn't appreciate it, but I saw it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
God damn it.
tracks are so fast that they actually jump scare me.
You're getting Five Nights at Freddy by the tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I hope not. FNAF, the game that isn't actually scary. It's just
okay.
incredibly loud.
I almost said, you're getting Freddy Got Fingered, but I was like, that's not
Whoa.
quite what I was going for.
Whoa.
What? What's the name of a movie?
I know.
A very, very, very bad movie.
Yeah. It's
In
been
fact,
appreciated by so many people.
I think, isn't Freddy Got Fingered considered like one of the worst movies ever made?
I don't
Like,
know. I think
by
there
a
was a...
fairly wide margin.
I think actually of all people, Red Letter Media did a video about how it's genius or whatever.
I find that hard to believe.
Do you though?
I find that relatively hard to believe. Alright. I don't know how our... I mean, one of the power things... One of the coal plants must just, like, shut down or something. Because I have no idea why I can't get enough biofuel.
Are you jamming a bunch in and it's just not working now?
Yeah, it's just not working now.
Well, shit.
Hang on, don't worry about it. I'm now just splitting the stacks with the biofuel and just, like, trying to turn on every generator.
Yeah. I'm working on getting all the items I need to make a bunch of things, which is its own thing. And we just have to hope that I don't run out of whatever's existing in the base right now, because nothing's being built. Oops.
Yeah, that's
I need
a
so
very valid
many
concern.
rotors and steel pipes and so on.
The base is turned on again.
Yay! Oh.
It turns out that this one power generator was just never hooked up to the power line. Now it is, though.
Well.
Okay, base is turned back on.
We seem to have a talent for that.
Yep.
Just not plugging things in.
Alright, so we probably have about... I don't know. Maybe 20 minutes of base power left with the biofuel additions. So I would definitely want to move fast on the coal or whatever we're trying to do now.
I'm working on it. I'm trying very hard to make sure I actually have the items I need for when I arrive.
You know how impossible that is.
It's hard, but it's a really far trip. So every additional trip I make is gonna just take more and more until the session's over.
If only we had jetpacks.
Yeah, we're working on it. The funny thing is, I don't even care that much about the jetpack, which is a weird thing to say out loud. What I really care about is that the jetpack research gives us 5 more inventory slots.
Oh yeah, actually,
I care way more about that.
Yep.
Because we are so limited. Let's see. And Mark III tracks are made out of the weird pallet-looking pieces of iron, or steel, or whatever. Just gotta get tons of those. Tons of those.
Can we burn crude oil in the biomass burner?
Probably.
I mean, technically, crude oil is like dinosaur.
Dino
juice.
DNA.
It's dinosaurs that were compressed in a very, very giant, like, juicer over 1,000 years.
Yeah, this checks out. Like in Gremlins.
1,000 years. I did not mean to just come across as like a young Earth creationist right there. Being like, yeah, back in the medieval era, dinosaurs were being turned into oil. Like, not quite what I meant to go for.
We had a creationist in my major.
Did they fail?
As far as I can tell, people that are that dedicated just enter like a double think mode where they have 2 realities that they balance against each other. Where like they'll like do test questions and stuff based on what's basically like to them like Game of Thrones. Like they're being taught fiction that they have to memorize well, basically. And I'm just like, what?
That's like,
that's people or magic.
That's like trying to be a biologist, but also not believing in evolution. Like,
yeah.
Like the pinnacle, like the cornerstone of biology is evolution. It's like being a physicist and not believing in gravity. Like, what?
Yay. Yeah, I don't know.
What's happening?
No, well, I'm mostly just realizing now that I need to make more power poles, which means I need a bunch of other resources that I didn't bring with me.
Well, that's good.
Because I have to make a track of power poles all the way to where I'm going. Which means I need a bunch of iron rods. Which I think we still don't have a box for. I came over to do
something, but I don't remember what. Oh, right. Slugs. I was on a slug quest.
At the end of the day, there's just always people who will just decide that a different reality is more compelling, and you can't. Nothing beats that. Like, you can't trump somebody just deciding to not care about anything about how the world around them clearly works.
No, you're right. Like, if somebody didn't reason themselves into a position, you can't logic them out of it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you can't use logic to fight something that isn't based on logic in the first place.
Yeah.
People are great.
Yeah, people are fine.
I've got some rubber. That was a sentence. You're welcome.
Yeah, there used to be rubber being made, but then I turned it into more plastic because that was more necessary at the time. Alright, we're now going to be making almost 4 computers per minute, which is actually kind of a big deal. So that ought to speed things up a little bit anyway.
Do you miss the idea that there's just nothing attacking us?
As in, do I kind of wish that this had like the weird Factorio alien mechanic?
Yeah, like something was mad at us for what we're doing.
No, I think that's a kind of a shitty, annoying mechanic. I'm glad it's gone.
I kind of like context for stuff. In particular, because it incentivizes. There's one type of power that's more powerful, but another type of power that makes you get attacked less. No.
I kind of agree that I do miss very slightly like that level of choice and like weighing things out that way. But overall, I'm not really convinced that I enjoyed it as a mechanic very much. FYI, I forked our our cable production is glacially slow. That's the problem.
Hooray! Oh yeah, even the tracks themselves are slow.
Yeah.
And I'm immediately running out of cables. Cool. The cables I'm running for these tracks are gonna run out. Damn it. Yeah, prepping for a distant thing is hard.
We produce 15 cables per minute. We probably want to just build these in parallel real quick. Now, the real question is, do we have room to put it? And the answer is, we can make room.
Vertically.
I'm kind of leaving that as your specialty, to be honest.
What we need is the ability to tunnel.
Are these copper wires
Underground.
going this direction? They are going this direction. Okay, well, I can use the copper wires that are being fed into this one assembler over here and fork it off to make a cable thing over here. I'm the smartest person to have ever lived.
I believe that you believe that.
Good, because I do believe that.
Stay scanned, you bastard. Keep having to rescan the coal. Oh. There we go.
It's gonna do that. That'll work out great, right? Yeah, this is gonna work just fine. Okay, production. We're gonna just make a constructor. And we can just put this constructor anywhere we feel like. I feel like when we play this game, we kind of play it like roommates that don't feel like cleaning up after themselves. Where it's like...
So roommates.
Yeah. I feel like when we play this game, we're like, we could, like, put the dishes away, or we can leave the dishes in the sink.
The sink is a
just...
fucking nightmare here.
And that's how we built the entire base, was treating it like a communal sink.
The guy, I just never put anything
tell me
in the
about it.
sink.
I want to hear about the
because
sink.
It's just a this mess.
Yeah.
I'll get
How messy is it?
I'll get volunteered as if it's my turn to deal with the sink issue next, and I'm like, I literally don't put things in the sink ever because of the fact that it's an infinite mess that it would just be contributing to. Although right now my peeve is that there's somebody who stacks a toilet paper roll on the toilet paper roll.
Oh.
Like, the toilet paper's on the holder, and it starts running low, and it doesn't even run out. It gets, like, to the last 25%. Somebody gets a new roll and stacks it on top of the other one. And then uses that one. And I'm like, what what are you? I don't understand.
Oof. Oh, that's terrible.
I don't understand why somebody would do that.
That's actually, like, horrendous on multiple levels. I'm offended right now. Or here's a good one. Like, drinking all of the milk except for a very, very tiny amount, so that, you think that there's a full jug of milk, but it's actually empty. And that way you get two things. One, you ruin someone's day, and two, you don't have to throw the jug away and clean it for recycling.
No. Oh.
Wanna-na-na-na-na-na.
That was fucking scary. One of the charging guys came up behind me when I was facing a cliff, and I went right off.
Oh, yeah. What in the ever-living hell?
It's fine. It's fine.
I am so
we
good
got
at
we got a double dose of fluid things that empty over time, where it's like there'd be like a vague duty to do something about it whenever it's empty. Like the opposite of a filling trash can, where it's like, it's pretty full. Like, are you gonna really pretend that you shouldn't do it yet? And then you keep like shirking the responsibility, and somebody else, or maybe eventually you in the future, deals with it finally. Where we have there's of course the communal coffee machine, and then there's also the communal water filter.
Oh no.
Yep. Because we have the water here is questionable, or at least people have decided it's questionable enough that they don't really want to drink from the tap. So we have a water filter that you have to manually load because we don't have a good fridge. So we don't have a built-in water filter in our fridge. We have like a tank in the fridge that it goes in the refrigerator area where we manually fill it from the tap and so on. And then you get an extra layer of potential good deedness, which is that you can you can fill up the top part of the filter and then wait for it to filter through and then fill it again, or you could just fill it once and be like, good enough, even though it's going to be technically only half full. There's all these pressures and chances to do societal good within the household. It's a test upon everyone every day.
Yeah. Before I started taking Ritalin, I was actually kind of bad about falling through on chores. I'd be like, I can just leave these things in the sink, right? I'll get them later. And then I did. But the problem is that it made the sink kind of always full of shit.
Yeah.
And, like, kind of stained or whatever.
Or just like it's just perpetually a thing you can't use.
Yeah, well,
it's like having a perpetual laundry pile in your room, where it's like, or you could put the laundry away.
I never let it get that bad.
I don't have that power. No, yeah, I don't have a space for laundry. It has to be put away immediately.
So I have bad news, Keith.
Oh no.
Base is turned off again.
Do I need to evict you?
No, it's not my fault.
Listen, I got you for one reason. You're only in this Let's Play to shovel coal.
Now I know how it feels to be a child in the 1910s.
Listen, I birthed you for labor.
Anyway, I think the issue is that the computer plant is, like, using way too much power, so I'm gonna underclock it again.
The big scary ones I think use a lot of power. Specifically,
this thing uses
the new
166
Oh
megawatts.
yeah, that's what broke our base, is we both made one of those.
Yep. Okay, I've removed the overclocking, and I'm going to just retry the base. Okay, it's back on, but we definitely need to start getting our power situation under control again.
Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Fuck you. Ow, I'm dying. Ow, I'm dying.
Alright, how we doing on computers? Well, we got ourselves about... well, I got 2 of them. I thought we had more. That's a problem. Anyway, so I was already, like, horking a bunch of copper wire over to the computer manufacturer, but, we were really, really low on cables. So I just forked off from the copper wire, a bunch of copper wire into a cable manufacturer. So now we have a specialized cable manufacturer right next to the computers.
Oh no.
Yeah?
I think all the way out here there's only... Oh, this is only one coal mine. Oh well, I'll have to spread over time. I'm very far away.
I'm gonna take a moment to
This is very
point
far.
out that the computers that we're manufacturing look fucking stupid. They look like air conditioners.
It's not very nice.
They look like air conditioners, like, if air conditioners were modeled after, like, Windows 3.1 computers.
Ow,
Like, it looks
shit.
like it has
No.
3 floppy disk drives on it.
Stop it, now. Wildlife. You dare kill me. I went so far to get here. Oh shit, there's more. I have a lightning sword. Leave me alone. This goes poorly for you.
Can I not pick up any of these computers? Maybe they're not here. Maybe they're weird ghost lag computers.
Lag Puthor.
Alright, well, regardless, I gotta go.
No, you don't.
I do.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
I got a job tomorrow.
Them's quitter's words.
Yeah, of this game, not of the job.
Shit.
Ooh, can't argue against that.
Technically. I mean, have you seen the modern world? I can argue about against anything. We've been over this, like, a moment ago.
That's true. You used the podcast.
Your reality is insignificant to me.
No, you used to have a politics podcast, or rather an anti-politics podcast.
That's not... We had an episode where we discussed not doing politics.
Yeah. Alright, bye.
Bye-bye.
There's nothing more argumentative than that.
User disconnected from your channel.
I think people were lying to me. I have to finish this. I can't stop just because Bird's gone. I have to finish this coal thing. Somebody said you can attach splitters directly to each other. I can never tell which things people are saying that are actually true and which ones are mega bullshit. It's hard to tell. Because you definitely can't just click on it directly or anything. Da 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 da. Alright. I need oil refineries. No. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong thing. I need coal generators. There we go. I got very scared when it said that I didn't have the right thing for it. I'm like, no, don't do this to me. Can't afford. Oh, because the wires are running out. Dang it. I bet you I came this far, and I'm not going to be able to afford what I was trying to do. So that's hooked up at least. Come on, just hook one of them up. Three out of two. I should have what I need. On? Shit. We're so fucked. We're so fucked. Because Bird couldn't keep the base running back at home. Yeah, so now I need tons of cables. And a workbench, frankly. But also I need, yeah. I need so many cables. We gotta run all the way back. Do I even have a... Do I have any more beacons in my inventory? I do have one more beacon. Thank God. Coal 2. There we go. At least it's waypointed now, so I don't have to scan constantly. Let's see. Can it just connect? that bar graph. Just barely. Don't go back up. Are you spewing? Yeah, spew that coal out. Come on, I need you to be getting new coal. Yes. Yep, that was a good call to mine it by hand. Otherwise I was going to be going on a trip. Either way, I haven't lost any time because I did need to put that beacon down regardless so I could find this place and know about its locations. This might be too many splitters. I don't know. These might get filled up and start backing up. The other ones were, at least. So the good news is now we at least have power. Now the base is running again. Desperately need to connect more of these to each other. Yeah, I brought what I needed to make a crash bench. Oh, thank God. I have wires in my inventory. Whew. Yes. That'll do for now. So we need to connect these bastards so that they actually create power. Oops, that's not what I was going for. I wanted you connected to this guy. To make this manageable. Da 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 da. So they should all. Yeah. I think that's all 5 of them. Yes. That has significantly increased our capacity. Alright, so back to the original plan of trying to get all 9 of these placed. Now that now that the base is on. This is the direction that doesn't fit so well. Shit. Oh, man. Yeah, it definitely fits better there if I had not filled that in immediately. Aha, I'm building on top of you, evil monster. Where's my spike gun? Where'd you go? Oop. Keep forgetting to reload every round. Woohoo. Ow. It's not a very fast travel time. There we go. Everyday replacing. Wait, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? There we go. That does it. Oh, one more stupidly placed one. I'm gonna have to use my chainsaw, I think. Maybe it'll let me do it this time? I couldn't chainsaw before. Maybe that little tree didn't count. Don't crash. Don't need you to crash right now. Oh no, well let me do that with that in the way. There's a rock right there. Do it. Do it. Yes. Oh, I'm a bad. There we go. Conveyors are nonsense. Complete nonsense. Let's get back to my gun. Just less distracting than the other object. Ha. Alright, I need to make sense of this again. I did it, I think. I think everything is currently hooked to power. Look how much power we have. Yeah, none of these are not hooked up. And they all have tons of coal. I can't tell if it's sustainable yet because they were literally turned off. So of course they have too much coal in them right now. But we'll see over time whether or not it backs up. The important thing is that power can... Wow. Yeah, I think I basically just doubled our power. So that'll give us more margin for error. Yeah. God, it's a nightmare. It is a nightmare to look at. Let's see. How many more can I build? I can make more cables. Oh, right, I got rid of it. Just put you right back here. I need to commit. Because I want this problem to be solved as long as possible. Hey, look, it's the beacon. Is that why this is so high off the ground? Because the beacon's under it? Is that why I did that? Because it's so weirdly high up. I kind of love that, though. Gives us a lot of clearance to walk through this area. Where's the actual mine? Oh, wait, these are burners. These are not miners. That's why there's nothing under them. It's just a building. Let's see. Let's test this idea. Nope, stop. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, there it is. Ain't that a fun idea? I don't think I want to do that, though. I think I want to put you, like, more over here. Oh, that's stuff that didn't fit in my inventory. That's the coal. Gotcha. Yeah, keep that going. That's not what I want to do at all. I can make more coal generators. I have not run out of recipe, out of ingredients yet. Oh, we're going to, though. Floor is too steep, you coward. Them's quitter's words. There we go. Oh. It's never not dumb. There we go. More. More. You're on, right? Yeah. Alright. So I have enough for like one more. Yeah, then I'm going to be out of rotors. And I'm not really convinced that I can make more from here. I can check. at my workbench. A rotor is made of these things. Oh, screws. A lot of screws. I don't know about that. Let's place the one I have first, before I find out that I've used up all my resources in the process. Oh god. If I want to expand, what do I even do with the tracks I've placed? I can't fucking walk. It's a nightmare. This is the only solution. Additional spaghetti must be achieved. Nah, I think yeah, that clips to the pole. You really can just put it directly on it. It doesn't freak out. I think that really is the best I can do, so I should probably just move this pole. Comes out that side. Comes out that side. Yep. This is a valid splitter. Oh. Oh boy. What have I become? They're all backed up, so they seem to be getting plenty of coal. This thing is, this thing churns shit out, evidently. Yes. Yes. Ah, it was the slope problem. I hadn't gone to the edge of the building yet, so it was getting stuck. There we go. Oh, that's a cliff. Oh, that's a giant, evil mecha monster bad boy. Shit. Let's see how many more of these can I afford to make right now. I believe in you, game. You can do it. It's super can't do it. Oh, can I sneak around back here? It doesn't like that. I thought I could sneak one more back here. Well, let's go fight the baddie. Your conveyor belt is too long. I'll be the judge of that. And this is where I can continue to add even more buildings all the way down here. Once I come back with more rotors or something, I can add even more coal burners down here, and I can snake past them and put more further down there because this is all the flat area. There we go. Just the one sad loser coal burner isolated down here. Master had one more road. Fuck you. Nope. 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 Oh, it's a problem. Oh my god. It's the really giant, big, bad one. Jeez. He's comically large. I'm out. I can't believe I just made this in like the last 15 minutes or something. It's disgusting. I did every single thing wrong, basically. We have fun. We have fun. Oh, I can afford a lookout tower. I can take a picture to show Bird on Discord of what happened while I was wrapping things up. There we go. And then I can hoof it back to base. Oh no. This is a bad. Let's see, was it F12 is the Steam button? Maybe not. It doesn't matter. I'm filming this. I can take infinite screenshots. Alright. And then this mess. I love how it started wrapping over itself, because you can use that trick of putting conveyors on themselves to gain height without actually doing anything to gain height. Oh man. Alright. Well that doubled our power. Alright, good night everybody. I'm gonna head home. And we're gonna go back to doing the shit I was trying to do before everything catastrophically failed and the base stopped functioning. The old progress gets exponentially slower sometimes. Partly because of just the big ask of each additional thing you build, and partly because we spaghetted everything. And it's a problem. I'm armed and ready to fight. But I hope I don't have to. That's gonna be a long walk. It's one of you guys. Yeah. Yeah. I even have inventory space. Yes. God, I find like one slug per... Oh, another slug. Shit. Alright. I guess I'm still filming. Exploration. These slugs are important. And I find like one per like 2-hour session usually. It's actually rather handy when the sun goes down. That you can spot them way better. Is there just a ladder in this game, like on its own? These are all walls, foundations, ramps. There's the conveyor pole, but is there just a normal ass ladder that maybe costs less? Because it's just a ladder? No, not necessarily. You're required to have a foundation to even start something like that. Alright. Gonna make a royal walkway just to get to this bastard. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna work. Space-wise. Look, everybody, I'm playing Fortnite. Huh. No, this is far too intuitive and snappy to be compared to Fortnite. These are actually nice walkways. They even have little rails. That's nice of them. Oh, not quite. Yay! I'm just gonna leave it here, of course, because forever we can see that. They are very large. There's another one. God damn it. I must have them all. Neat. I'm just trying to get back to the base, but I can't not get one when I see it. They're kind of important. This is not gonna hurt. Turns out you can't will it away. Oh right, I still have nuts. Back to stick. Come at me, nature. I've got a giant lightning stick, and I'm only moderately afraid to use it. Oh my god. Is it not scanning it because I'm too close? Or because it's not copper? 'Cause that's a lot of ore. Is it bauxite? Bauxite? Oh, it's iron. This is a lot of fucking iron. Oh god, there's an island over here with more stuff. I really hope I don't get, like, knocked off, because that would be the end of our stuff. No, I forgot about you guys. Come here. I'm ready for you. Yeah. It's easy to think that that stuff's gonna be good for you. Limestone. Right. Oh, right. It's not even an infinite fall. It's just the desert down there. And whatever's going on in that zone. Okay, that's a good place for a base. Which we might expand to here at some point in the future. That's super nice. That's so much iron. And I guess some limestone. Is that even more? That's probably limestone over there. It also looks like it might be a decent transition to the other zone. Which isn't always easy to get. There's copper. That might be one of the more... especially knowing that this map, I believe, is not procedurally generated. It's always the same, right? That's a good thing to know. To just know about that particular spawn. That's, like, seems super nice. Super nice. Oh, it's one of those weird orbs. Mercer Sphere Whip. Does it do anything yet, or is it just a work in progress asset that'll do something at some point? Like the Stussy, which I still can't believe that's in this game. Why is that in this game? It feels completely out of place. Ooh, I almost fell to my doom. A lot of self-inflicted fall damage in this playthrough. I guess most fall damage is usually technically self-inflicted. But like I put in the work. I reach for the stars on self-inflicted fall damage. I'm a pro. Oh, it's another new one. It's another one of these. Oh, I don't have... Wait, is that all you need? You just need a modular frame? Wait, was it already in there? Or did it just take it from my inventory when I said yet? Okay, I guess I don't have to... Beacon. I was sad that I don't have a beacon to put on this one. It looks like I got it right off the bat. Cool. Yeah, that was a really low cost of entry. Y'all get any more? Oh, was literally about to say that. I was about to say y'all got any more of them slugs? And I walk in on the better one. That one turns into multiple crystals. We murder the shit out of these slugs, by the way. We murder them good. I can follow the waypoints or my eyes, and neither of them will be entirely reliable. I see a glowy thing. What's that? Oh, it's just the blue mushroom thing. Blossom flower thing. I don't know what to call that. No. Oh yeah, there are mushrooms. Blue mushrooms, you're distracting me. You're making me think that you're slugs or something, and you're not. Piddleberry. I did not mean for this to go on this long with me being solo. I just wanted to finish that little project, and then the trip back was kind of eventful, because turns out this world is populated with stuff that makes it relatively worth exploring. Ain't that neato? Whew. I'm nervous, because I know this place is full of cliffs, like surprise cliffs. Get. Oh no. The area still has poison and whatnot, and ridges. Hey, there's the base. Oop. We have concerning ledges. Oh yeah, there's the base. Woo. I've never approached from this side before. Whoa. Wait, you can swim underwater? Am I drowning? I'm not sure drowning exists. I think I was just kind of going back to the base. I mean, I think it just makes you kind of slowly rise to the surface, but me jumping made me fall far enough. Alright, we finally made it back. I'm going to call it, you guys. See you next time.